Queen City News Chief Legal Analyst Khalif Rose joins us now. Khalif, how does a person that's charged with felony death by motor vehicle end up with involuntary manslaughter?
Plea. That's the easiest way you can get there. You go to trial, you are at the mercy of a jury, and it fits right into the North Carolina structured sentencing, which our state is one of the states in the country that do that for every criminal charge. There is a direct amount of sentencing that you can get. But if you plead, you can work out a negotiation with the district attorney. As I mentioned, 90+% of cases in our state end in a plea. This case is extremely it's not like most, I should say, with the facts, but it is 100% like most in terms of the way it ended, in which was a plea deal.
Well, you're a criminal defense attorney. You've been in a lot of these types of negotiations or works with pleas with the prosecutor and that sort of thing. How does somebody get just 30 days in jail and 2 years probation on something like this?
Well, the original charge, death by motor vehicle, it would have been something called a Class D. They were subject to 51 months at the minimum in prison, but his attorney did an excellent job of negotiating a lowered plea, something in the Class F category, and they got him at the higher end of that class. So that's how you get the 16 to 29 months. But that portion of the sentence was suspended. So the judge agreed to suspend that portion of the sentence and allowed him to do 30 days on a split sentence. So half of that portion of it would be suspended. The other portion, they'd have an internment of jail.
Does it depend on a background or anything like that?
A number of those things would play a part. And so this person was a former officer. They had a prior record level 1. And so North Carolina, every charge that you've had in the past will increase your prior record level. If you had no criminal history, no misdemeanors, no felonies, you'll be a prior record level 1. And so this individual was a prior record low. He was at the lowest level of criminality in his past. So that definitely plays a part into where his structured sentencing would allow him to land. But again, the judge would have to agree to this deal, and you would have already had to work it out with the district attorney's office. And those are things that your attorney will negotiate and maneuver and advise you on if it's your best interest to go to trial or try to work out a plea.
Certainly some great expertise on something like this that only you would know by being in the courtroom and going through these type of things. Khalif, thanks.